Hello everyone, my name is Mihkel.
Hello, I'm Christian.
First of all, huge thanks to you all for finding our channels and being here, for your opinions, ideas and questions. It's very important for us, and we are really thankful. Thank you guys. We have told you many times already that the community of fans is very important for game development, and community is one of our pillars on which the game stands on and grows on. If you haven't seen the video on development roadmap, please go and see it. It explains a lot about the importance of the community. In this video, we want to address another topic about the community, the nature of the community. It means what kind of community we expect to build here and why the nature of the community is so important. So we have thought that we all should ask ourselves, what kind of people do we like to play games with? Do we like to play games with angry, rude and hostile people, or do we prefer polite and helpful people? So Christian, what kind of people do you like? What kind of people do you like to play games with?
Yes, thank you. The most important for me, or where I feel and feel a welcome, is people who are not pointing fingers or not driving you away, but who are welcome you, whatever situations you are in the game. So most games like today, what are, let's say, PvP based, they are very toxic communities there, sadly. And most games what are PvE based, meaning player versus enemy, not player versus player, they are more friendly. And why is that? Is because mostly when there is some kind of loot involved, or people can get something out of you, the community, the egos get in the way, and people are rude, and people drive you over like in trucks, and it's like it's not very good. We feel that the community Mortalis should be polite and helpful, and there should be only people who are healthy for new players and old players, and who want that new players can enjoy the game and old players also. So to build that, we should start already now, meaning that we, whatever you, our fans, our viewers, our supporters, our watchers who only watch where we go and how we are developing, if you have nothing good to say, don't say it. Just don't say it. If you want something to say, and this is, let's say, your opinion or criticism, then if you really want to say it, formulate it like a question, so we can understand why you're thinking that. Don't point fingers. Don't ask why you have not done that yet or something like that, because that is not lead anywhere. There is different time for different things, and we have all the plans and ideas and visions in place, so we know exactly what time we do something, and if we are postpone something, that's for a reason. That's not for harassing you or making you wait longer something. So just if you really doesn't understand something, the best way is to come to our Discord channel. This is the best way. Look Michael or me and ask directly. We will answer to you. Or maybe you want that all other followers, fans can also hear your question. Then there is chat. Ask from the chat and we will answer there. Of course, it's important that you ask some questions in the at bottom of the videos, but mostly before you type there something, think, is this what I'm typing now supportive to the community, supportive to the game, healthy to the game, healthy to the community, and then type there. Because we have to start to understand that how we will talk in our community, how we will show our support and questions and everything, that will go forward. And people now understand, new people, okay, I should behave also like that. And also there is, when you have ideas, very good, put your ideas there. Put your ideas. Don't say, don't do that, but I feel that this should be good. What other members think if we could do that? Like that. Ask. Like asking for. And also, when you see there is some negativity in our community, or somebody is pointing fingers or tearing down something, or is not polite, don't attack that people, but show the way. Show the way how it is good to do. Let's say you point to that video, like here. So Mikael and Christian told how we want to build a community. Please watch this video and now send this video link to that person. So maybe he or she doesn't know yet, but now the person can see the video and understand why we are doing what we are doing here. So help the people to the right track. That's how we all can help to grow this community, that healthy way, that it's mostly positive. Of course, you can't build a community when there is little bit criticism or little bit like something to say, but we can do mostly that people understand that they want to belong here. Because if we are healthy, more people want to come, more people want to go. People doesn't want to go the places where there is hatred and there is negativity and there is screaming and yelling. No. Most people want to be part of community where there is good people, there is a laugh, there is jokes, there is good supportive people, there is healthy discussion, because they want to also tell their ideas, they ask their questions and so forth. So that's how we can all benefit and help our development, help our community growth further. But before I go further, Mikael, do you have something to add?
I think you said most of it that was to be said here. So I probably have nothing to add to that.
Yeah. If you have healthy comments, comment.
Yeah, I will comment in the end of the video.
Yeah, very good.
with a supportive and healthy way. So if I have any questions, one thing that maybe I could point out is that we actually expect you to ask questions and share your ideas, and yes, but like Christian said, it's the way how to do it, not the way should be polite and supportive, not like damaging the community. Yes,
that's true.
Okay.
There is different game examples I want to talk about, and how the community can make or break the game. Good examples is like let's start for bad example. Bad example is Albion Online. Albion Online is one of the very rare Kickstarter success. Very rare. This game is now huge. This is huge. They have 400,000-500,000 people online daily. This is crazy huge for Kickstarter project, and still growing. But they have very, very negative community at the chat rooms and everywhere. And because it's mostly PvP based, if you don't understand, don't play this game, go away. There is many scams there, and this game studio does not resolve the problems. I don't know why. Is it benefit them some? I don't know. I don't want to deep dive there, but the community in Albion Online mostly is very not friendly. Let's say not friendly. Sadly. Otherwise, Mihkel has started now to play Star Citizen. I have played also Star Citizen, but very little. Mihkel committed himself now, bought a healthy package, and but I have watched the development cycle of the Star Citizen long time. Star Citizen is the most successful community builder and most successful money raiser in all the gaming history. What is this in this studio? So they have I will say again they have raised over $500 million. This is huge, like you understand. They have over 800 people helping to develop the game. And what's most important, there is over 4 million people registered to the game. So when the game launched, the 4 million is already registered, but 1.7 million is paid already to the package. Most packages are 45 plus and up. But the community there, very strong community. If you see how they help in the chat, if you see how they help in the Discord, if you see how they help people to understand the game, how they drag people to help, let's come to this, let's come to that. If there are community events, there are very, very long development talks. I just watched 5-hour development talk video. Wow, this is something huge. Imagine if this game comes out, they have 10-20 million people already jumping in. The game has in development over 10 years. But imagine, this project is big. This is not Albion Online, which started very small. This is not some other game which is copy-paste. This is totally different universes. And if you look the graphics, if you look the system, how deep the game goes, wow. This is very, very similar game what we are doing here in Mortalis. But we have our different things how we start the world. This is huge advantage, but we don't tell you yet why we will be so successful. People don't see things I see today because I have done so many things that Mortalis would be very successful, because there is so many little things that most games they do same mistakes again and again. They just don't learn somehow. But thank you for them. We are successful, because we will notice these things. So next game is Mortal Online 2. Oh my god, this game is deep. Good things first. The game mechanics, the game, how deep it is, how many years, maybe even decades you have to put in the game to get that very top at some crafting levels or discovering levels, or this is genius. But the things how they do it is very slow. And the community is I don't know, the community is so and so. Sometimes I feel it's very, very good and helpful. Sometimes I see that this game is so harsh. You have to have cojones, big balls to play this game, because it's not Albion Online or other game where you just go and buy new gear. It takes you like 2 minutes and you're back in the battlefield. If you die in Mortal Online 2, it can take hours when you're back in the battlefield, let's say. And if you lose good gear, what you have grinded like 3 or 6 months, most people just quit. Game is good, idea is great, mechanics is good, but somehow they do not do things to preserve the player base and to hold their players and fans so that they don't leave. Yeah, that's also the thing. What I want to say in these different examples here are that there is the community and preparation and understanding and seeing things most games don't see, understand, or somehow just don't do, is so much work before we can start game development. And that's, we will not start the game development yet, not to harass and wait, being that you can wait more time, but because we want that first, when you build the house, again, this, you have heard it, I can say it again, before you start building a house, you don't build the house first. First, there is drawings, how house be built. There is calculation, so the house will stay strong after 20, 50, maybe 200 years, doesn't collapse. Then there is the place where you put the house. If you put the house somewhere where is no infrastructure or no other people, very hard to survive. If you want to place the house near city, it will cost much. Then also how big is the yard, how you build it. Then there is the fundament, this the base of the house. Foundation, yeah. The electricity, the pipes, the different things in the house. And then you start. It could take many years. Also in this game, we should understand the pillars of our game here, Mortalis game, that the game does not the same mistakes. The game will hold players, new players, old players, explain things, even things, little things that like tool tips to people when they start game. They should understand. Most games, when you start the game, the community or the game does not explain you simple mechanics, how to do simple things. That's so important. First 2 hours, This is $1 million tip if game developers see here. First 2 hours is most critical in all games. If the first player is hooked, 2 hours plus, the player will play half year or more this game. 2 hours. Most games do not know that or do not use that. But this is only one example. I have like 50 or 100 little things written down. What we have to do before to develop the game. And you, community, can help here to watch this video, share this video, so people understand we don't just want to make the game to make the game. We want to make the game what lasts. And because we want to build massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Massively means millions of people, and role-playing means that there is different players have different rules. The game has deep, the game is interesting, and like you want to put your hours in. And you know already when you invest into this game as a backer or just watching our videos, you know already it would be interesting for you for years to come. And that is important. Because most people don't want to game when they want to play the MMORPGs, they do not want to play game only 2 weeks. They already want to play game at least 3, 4, 5 months, preferably year 2 or more, because this is runner MMORPG. If you go to play Fortnite, it's 15 minutes. You don't want to be more there. So next games, Shroud of the Avatar. I don't know if you know, but the game man who invented the game have made Ultima Online first, the father and mother of all MMORPGs. The game where all the MMORPGs started. Still this game is not successful. Very deep systems, very good thoughts there. Very friendly community. Very friendly. They help you in every way. Very hard to understand the game. Very hard. Very difficult. Sadly. The game, Myth of Empires. We have both played this with Mikael. Chinese or I think Chinese has made this game. Very interesting survival. It's like Conan Exiles. But it's deep. It's all what's wrong in Conan Exiles is right in the Myth of Empires, because Conan Exile is huge failure. If you see the Myth of Empires is so king. It's the best game ever if you want to play a survival game like Conan Exile. Very negative community. There is, when you see the chat there, they will rip their throats off there. It's sad to see. It's good game. It's interesting game. The mechanics it's good. The game flows. There is little things good and bad there, but mostly the game is everything is done right. And what's the best thing I ever seen? Ever. I have played 30 plus years, 30 plus years games. This is only game which will give you gifts if they have promised something and do not deliver in time. That's wow. That's so easy to do. But no other games, what I know, have not done it. Why? Do you not care about your players, your followers, your lifeblood? They miss One of the goals, something if you reach level 60 and there is some option what you can do, they promised you can do it, but they were 8 hours late. 8 hours only. 8 hours, not 8 days, not 8 months, 8 hours. And all the players, all, not one, two, all. Doesn't matter if you're level 60 or not. Doesn't matter if you're level 1 or have reached some levels. No, all get prizes. The mail game, thank you. We are sorry, but we do that because we want to support you and show that it's good that you still play and everything, and you get very valuable game items, money, and a little bit something. They didn't flood the game economy for useless things, or they don't trash the game economy. They give you little but valuable things, and how you feel. Wow, they care. The developers care. Sadly, the community has not built the right way yet. Doesn't matter, it won't be better. There are always a chance. And last, what I want to address, game what I'm playing right now, which was very hard me to sink in, it's Project Gorgon. Project Gorgon is game what has firstly developed by two developers, man and wife. They're a couple, and now there are like 10 developers there. The graphics are very, how I say politely,
outdated. Outdated.
Yeah, outdated, and when you see, you want to run away. but the community, the best I've seen ever. Oh my God. I think most players there are 30 plus years old. Young, sorry. 30, 40, 50, they are very friendly, very good wiki. Always when you have problem, they don't give you answers. If answer is short, they will give you. But mostly if there is like more than couple words, couple lines to explain, they will tell you, yes, there is answer. Put / wiki and let's say leather bags. And then when you put it on the game will open their wiki page from that right place and explains you. Now you understand. The game is deep. I have taken so much good notes and ideas to use in Mortalis game. What's in the Project Gorgon? Because this game, I think it will hook me like a couple years from now. It first I played it. This is like €40 game, but they have free demo. You can go there, take the free demo in Steam, Project Gorgon. Play. I don't remember if this is couple hours or is it some level restriction, but you can play it, you can understand the game, how the mechanics work, how the quests are done, how game will show you, and that's magnificent. That's so greatly done. Game will show you how, in simple ways, how to do things, why you do that, what is the benefit, what is the negative side of that if you do that choice. Very and how deep it goes. And the quests, I never mostly read the quests in the games because quests are very boring. 98% all games quests are like, what? Why? This is not quest, this is what? If you read the quests in the or dialogue options in the Project Gorgon, you want to read every word. because it's interesting, or it is comical, or it is sexual, or it is like some riddle you have to. It is interesting. Imagine if quests are interesting, like in a Mortalis game, that we have so strong and interesting quest system. You are blown away 10 times a second, and you all can put your input in our quest system if you want to. If you want to help us, I want to help. Put in the comments, video comments. Already 2 people have done that. We will contact you and let you know. So to get all together before I give word to Mikael is that the community and player base is not only there to play the game later. It's to build and help to grow not only the game and community, but also we are growing, reading your opinions, your suggestions. You can help, you can be our team maybe later on. There is all the options open here because we are just next year going to the marketing year. So community is the base, very important thing. And how we all are here, how we support, how this is built, how we are friendly, how we do it. You can all be like, help us here. So, Mikael.
Okay, thank you, Christian. It's always great to hear how you talk about the games that you have played and what kind of experiences you have gathered from there. So, yeah, it's very, very interesting to listen to that. And regarding the community, we just wanted to add that we feel that we already need more moderators, and if you feel that you could be one of the moderators to help us with social networks and YouTube channel and etc., then you can reach out. You can contact us. You can put your comments down there in the video comments, and we'll talk to you. And Christian, why is it important to collect or to involve more moderators already in this phase?
Yeah, the thing is, let's imagine that this is good problem to have, but let's say that we have tomorrow some big YouTuber talking about Mortalis game, and suddenly we have 50, 60 or 200,000 followers. All the time we'll go to the answer the questions and replying to the comments and so forth. It's good problem to have. It's good, but then what happened is people see that they don't care because they answering took so much time and everything. It's like overflowing. We just can't. We are only like Mikael and me and our team is there is not 200 people there yet. There will be at least 200, 300, 500 people in our teams, but now we need to first grow like steadily to understand, to see the problems, what start to come, see the growth things, what start to come, so we can prepare what's coming. And then next year we will launch the campaigns and the marketing team starts in full power. And then, but before that, we need you. We need you, community, you fans who can help us to moderate different channels, different forums, different Discord channels. different comments, YouTube comments, Instagram comments, and so forth. So if you want to help, let us know. Because we always need new people, always need new moderators. And who is these moderators? Of course, fans, future players. Because you want to play the game, you want to experience the Mortalis world, you want to know more. So if you are more involved and willing to help, we are very thankful, and you will get you will get this recognition. You get things maybe later when you have grown with us that allow you maybe even to come to our team, because we need many different people to help us to prepare when this momentum and explosive growth will happen. Because I will say it again, 2023, next year, is our first marketing year. There will be many marketing years to come, but it's our first, so we have to prepare, and also the community can help there.
And meanwhile, we have decided that we are going to collect your questions, your ideas, everything that you put in the comments, and we are going to make a video to answer these questions, address these specifically. So this video will come out in a couple of weeks. So you have time now to put your concerns and suggestions and questions, everything. Leave them in the comments. We'll collect these all and answer in the next video.
Yes.
So what else?
What else? We have one team member who introduce himself.
Yeah, in this video, Toni, our lead artist, the one who has made most of the artwork in our studio so far, he is going to introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Toni. I'm artist, illustrator, and also teacher in Estonian Academy of Arts, and I'm art director and concept artist in the team of Mortalis Back to the Roots. When I heard of this project, I was interested pretty much right away. I kind of was looking for doing video games because previously I have worked on many board games projects of my own, and doing video games felt like step on to the extended field. For me, the most fascinating thing about game creation is the possibility to create world from scratch. I like to create landscapes and plants. I like thinking what kind of animals, fish and birds could inhabit them. I like creating characters and tying them together in multiple possible storylines. I usually pay a lot of attention to details. I want my environments to feel alive. I want to create multiple layers to discover and create places not to run through but return to, and even places to stay. For me, one of the most interesting things about Mortalis game world is the weird combination of familiar and alien, and also natural and technological. When I imagine already playing the Mortalis game, I'm very much looking forward to all sorts of creative systems that we are planning to have in the game. I would like to be designing my own clothes, building my own house, developing my own style of Mortalis architecture, designing unique places in the world for other players to discover, even designing traps and yeah, that would be really interesting for me.
Okay. And now, Kristen, do you want to say anything about the systems, game systems, and?
Yes, we thought that we should start making videos, more videos about our game systems and why we are different from other games, and to get you more interested about Mortalis world, because there is so much secrets, there is so much things we certainly know that you want to know. So we start what we can tell you, like peaks about our game world and mechanics, and you can also then imagine what it would be like. Maybe you have then ideas how to make it better, how to make more efficient, how to make more fun. You can immersive, most important, and be part of the development that way. So these videos will come.
Yeah, I believe also that we have been talking about the community and stuff around the game, and now it's time to focus more on the game also. So to share some insights and what kind of game it's going to be, and what kind of world it's going to be, and etc. So, but this is the end of this video. Is it so, Christian?
Yes.
Okay, great. See you next time. And meanwhile, have fun
and play some games.